Have you just heard the news that NEO is offering another 75 million shares to the US market? Do you want to know what that means for your stock portfolio if you own NEO, or whether you should be getting into NEO right now? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what that means for NEO as a company and what it means for us as investors. Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome. I'm Wayne from WES Investments, bringing you stock market news, portfolio updates, and training on how to make money in the market, all on this channel. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of any future videos. Now the boring bits first. I'm not a financial professional. This is not financial advice. Please do not take any videos that you find on YouTube as financial advice, and make sure to do your own research. So last night we had the news that NEO is offering 75 million shares out onto the US stock market. Now what does that mean? So basically, NEO is going to create another 75 million shares out of thin air and sell them on the stock market. So in theory, what that means is that now your piece of NEO, if you owned NEO already, has just got considerably smaller, because your slice of the pie is now a much smaller slice. So in theory, that would then reduce the share price due to the fact that you own a smaller part of the business. However, on the flip side of that, remember the fact that this now means that NEO gets a large influx of money. So from the technical point of view, it shouldn't actually impact the share price because of the fact that the company has now gained that amount of money extra on top. So your $20 share of NEO has, in theory, stayed exactly the same. So obviously we don't know what price these shares are going to be sold at. However, let's say, just for ease, that they sell for $20 a share. Now, if they're selling at 75 million, that would be a cash influx of $1.5 billion coming into the company. So if you imagine the fact that what's happening is they're getting an extra $1.5 billion in cash, so the company is worth an extra $1.5 billion in theory, but they're also gaining that number of shares into the company. Therefore, although the company's now worth more, your share of the company is smaller. So in theory, your share price should stay exactly the same. Now, the market itself seems to have panicked slightly from this news because the share price in pre-market and post-market dropped. So it dropped really badly last night. It seems to have recovered very slightly since then, since this morning. However, in my eyes, I actually think that this is very good news for NEO, because what this means is they are going to invest in the business. And what NEO really needs at this stage is a serious investment to be able to build their own factory, take over production of their own materials, and start to move forward. And with an extra 1.5 billion, or thereabouts, obviously depending on what the share price actually goes for, this could mean massive, massive changes to the business, and it could really propel it forward. So although the market has taken this as quite bad news for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, for me, this is actually really, really promising for NEO going forward. And hopefully, if they are going to use that money for the right reasons, we could see a really good boost in the share price over the coming months. So that's my thoughts. Obviously, don't take everything at my word. Do your own research. Have a look and see what other people are saying. Obviously, I am slightly biased on this stock because I believe in it, and that's why I'm investing in it. That may cloud my vision slightly, so make sure to do your own research. Find out what other people are saying. I hope you've liked this video and found it helpful. If you have, please make sure to hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.